Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Naysayer News, exposing scams since 2019. Tonight, Vibe and iGenius join forces in what experts are calling a match made in compliance hell. LiveGood gets a warning about its product, and OneCoin's Ruja loses another chunk of her disappearing empire. Plus, Coffeezilla helps Danny DeHeck expose Goliath Ventures. And we go live to our field correspondent for the Scam of the Week. Welcome to Naysayer News, your favorite and the only anti-multi-level marketing news show. Now here is your host, Queen of Karma. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate you being with us tonight for our first ever episode of Naysayer News. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. I'm glad that you made it. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. I am your host, Queen of Karma, and we have a full show for you tonight, so get ready for that. LiveGood, the multi-level marketing company that sells health and wellness supplements and skincare products, is facing a Proposition 65 violation. That's right, and we're going to get right into it. Hello, sweet. Good to see you. A newly filed Proposition 65 notice of violation with the California Attorney General has placed LiveGood under serious scrutiny for lead contamination in one of its flagship products. Combined with the company's MLM-style recruitment model, questionable quality claims, and affiliate-driven reputation, LiveGood is beginning to look less like a wellness revolution and more like another supplement company cutting corners while hiding behind buzzwords. On September 12, 2025, LiveGood Supplements, Inc. was served with a 60-day notice of violation under California's Proposition 65, a law requiring businesses to warn consumers before exposing them to chemicals known to cause cancer, birth defects, or reproductive harm. None of those things are good. Hello, Salami. Good to see you. Dun, dun, dun. That's what happens when you sell supplements that aren't FDA approved. That's right. That is what happens. And this is the supplement right here. The notice alleges that LiveGood's organic super red supplement contains lead, which is a toxic heavy metal with no safe level of exposure. This product retails for $34.95 or $19.95 if you're a member. Here it is right here. I took this off of their website just yesterday, so it's still up there going strong. Yay, lead! LiveGood was founded by Ben Glinsky, who was a longtime figure in the nutritional supplement and MLM industry, very well known. He has over 20 years of experience running supplement and MLM schemes and positions himself as someone who helps people win. Here is a video of him talking about how this product is one of the best products of December 2025, which is after they got the notice. So, I hope that they changed the formula for the product or something.
My favorite product, the best cardiovascular health product ever created, are USDA certified organic super reds, great for circulation, releasing that nitric oxide, brain health, sexual health, energy, great for circulation, releasing that nitric oxide, brain health, sexual health, energy.
Thank you, Ben. I don't think I need help from you for my sexual health, but anyway, that was helpful. I guess. But yes, that was Ben promoting that very, very product. We have the notice, so I thought that it would be good if we read it all together. Dun, dun, da, da. I will full screen it for us. Queen is a little too old to be Randy's future wife. What? I'm 39. I'm also married, damn it. Ew, that face. Sorry, sweet. The last thing I need is mental visions of you and getting sexual, Ben. That's right. I wonder what name Super Red sells under by other companies. Usually the same. They call them Super Reds, and then the greens are always called greens or super greens. Almost all of the supplement companies have one, but here is the notice here, as you can see, sent by the law company September 12th via certified mail to LiveGood, the current chief executive officer of LiveGood, and it's Proposition 65 Notice of Violation. To whom it may concern, we represent Environmental Health Advocates, Inc., an organization in the state of California acting in the interest of the general public. This letter serves as notice that the parties listed above are in violation of Proposition 65, the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act, commencing with Section 25249.5 of the Health and Safety Code, Proposition 65. In particular, the violations alleged by this notice consist of types of harm that may potentially result from exposures to the toxic chemical lead. Lead was listed as a developmental and reproductive toxin on February 27, 1987, and listed as a carcinogen on October 1st, 1992. So it's been that way for quite a while. The type of product that is causing exposures in violation of Proposition 65 is dietary supplements, including, but not limited to, product name, LiveGood Organic Super Reds, manufacturer, LiveGood Supplements, Inc., distributor, retailer, LiveGood Supplements, Inc., and maybe you, if you're a distributor for this MLM marketing scheme. The routes of exposure to the chemicals in violation include ingestion by consumers. These exposures occur through the reasonably foreseeable use of the product. The sales of this product have been occurring since at least June 2025, are continuing to this day, and will continue to occur as long as the product subject to this notice is sold to and used by consumers. People are drinking this stuff right now today. They're drinking lead, damn it! Proposition 65 requires that a clear and reasonable warning is provided with these products regarding the exposures to lead caused by ordinary use of the product. The parties are in violation of Proposition 65 by failing to provide such warning to consumers, and as a result of the sales of this product, exposures to lead have been occurring without proper warnings. Pursuant to Proposition 65, notice and intent to sue shall be provided to violators 60 days before filing a complaint. This letter provides notice of the alleged violations to the parties listed above, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so it's signed. And then here is a certificate of merit. So I just wanted to make sure that you see that certificate of merit, because you see this certificate of merit means that experts reviewed the evidence and found credible basis for the claim. So very, very important stuff. Definitely want to take a look at that. So the allegations include selling a supplement contaminated with lead, not good at all, failing to provide legally required warnings, exposing consumers to a listed carcinogen and reproductive toxin, violating California Health and Safety Code 25249.6, continuing sales since at least June 2025. We will keep you updated on what happens with this story in future But as you can see, this is very worrisome, and LiveGood and Ben Glinsky were not available for comment on this matter. Hello, Flatbread Racing. Good to see you. Hi, ScamChan. Ben follows the new playbook of that after 30 years of MLM scamming. I quit because the scams were too scammy. Then I had to come back after realizing I just can't go on without mom scamming in my life. So environmental health advocates has not power. What? Yes, they have power. So I'll let you know what goes on with it. I don't know if they have responded. I've been looking, but it's not looking good because they haven't made any changes to the product. So as far as I can see, it's the same listing that's always been on their website. So that's a little bit worrisome. The demise is near, Benny. Maybe. Oh, I know who it is. Don't worry. Has no power. Maybe not according to them. Maybe they don't think so. But you'll see. They'll get in trouble if they don't fix that. That's pretty serious stuff. So our next story is actually about Vibe. Because you see, Vibe has a new partnership. That's right. I repeat, Vibe has a new partnership. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? You shouldn't be surprised. But let's get into Vibe. This is Megan Lynch, the CEO, the owner of Vibe. Yes, the owner of Vibe. So she's one of the twins here. And as you can see, she just did a video on her channel here. How to upgrade in Vibe.
Welcome, everybody. Let me do a really quick walkthrough if you missed the training this morning on how to upgrade your membership. So when you log into your back office, you're going to go right over here and scroll down to where it says My Subscriptions.
So that was kind of interesting to me, right? Because I was like, interesting stuff, Megan. That was 9 days ago, but still, you would think that 9 days ago she would know that they were going to have a new partnership, but it appears that they are partnering with iGenius. And I have this new website here that they are linking everyone to. Very, very interesting. Here it is. The merge. Something intentional is taking shape. We're bringing together the people, infrastructure, and vision to build what comes next with clarity, stability, and a bigger platform behind us. Stay informed. Stay plugged in. We meet David Imoniti and hear about his leadership alignment with iGenius. Like, yes. Introducing this jerk-off, multi-million-dollar earner.
But the business itself is leadership. That's all business is leadership. If you're going to have a successful podcast, traditional business, network marketing, real estate, doesn't matter. It's who you are as a person, how
What's going on with the player here?
you treat other people, the leader that you are.
Right in. What are we doing?
You know, I remember 15 years ago when I started this journey as an entrepreneur, I did not know any of this was going to happen. I just knew that I was going to work hard. And I knew that if I worked hard enough and learned from successful people, that eventually at some point,
like not working,
I would reach some level of success. And that's the key thing I always want to share with people, is that you have to be patient in the process. It's going to be tough, it's going to be hard, but I promise you it's going to be worth it if you stick all the way to the end. Here's the best part of all of this. It's just the beginning. We haven't even scratched the scratch of what's possible.
I think so.
And neither of you. So I'll see you guys real soon at the top.
Jesus Christ. I'll see you guys really soon at the top. Hold on, I need to refresh this. It's messing up on me. This website is awful, Megan. The scam is to be sold, not told. So, upcoming events, Super Saturday, Houston, Texas. All right, as you can see here. Yes, $52 million. A working video costs $53 million. Scratch the scratch. It was like all laggy the second I put it. See, I watched it when it was tiny earlier. So, I don't know, but like messed up my whole thing. Anyway, January 31st, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Marriott Hotel and Resorts, because they're billionaires, so they can afford the Marriott. They're doing this wonderful fucking event, basically, where they're going to try to get you to sign up for their scams. Why the merge matters. This is about leveling up with leadership, infrastructure, and a clearer path forward without losing the community. David Amonati is aligned with iGenius. He is a respected leader in global network marketing, known for building high-performing communities through leadership development, organizational discipline, and clear execution. His alignment with iGenius signals a serious next phase of growth, with a sharper focus on leadership structure and scale. Backed by InvestView. InvestView is a publicly traded financial technology fintech. Wonderful, right? Fintech services company through its iGenius business unit. I thought, like, we're having a vibe. Wasn't it supposed to be all like internet stuff and that? InvestView supports a technology-driven education. Wasn't that supposed to be in vibe? And a consumer products platform operating through a global network of independent distributors. What iGenius is building? What is Vibe building? iGenius is a financial technology-driven education and consumer products platform designed to help individuals unlock their potential through innovative tools, training, products, and a global entrepreneurial community. Don't miss the next steps. The merge is moving forward. Drop your info so you stay informed and plugged in with clear guidance on what's next. I still don't really understand everything, and I don't like signing up for things that don't tell me everything that I need to know about them. You know, I just don't. Come to my free seminar, right? Seminar with free dinner. Probably costs money. And this is like Enron merging with Tyco. Yeah. Well, see, you wouldn't even know that it was Vibe, except when you go to join live call. I actually do get hooked up to an amazing video call that is actually Megan's video call. And that's kind of the only way that you can really find out is right here. This Celebrate Gary G-Man Lynch. As you can see, I believe that they're actually doing a presentation, or they just did one. Might be over now. But see, Gary G-Man Lynch is their father. So that proves that the website is hers. Because otherwise, you wouldn't really know. There's nothing on here that says Vibe, which is very interesting to me at all. I cannot see anything on there that is like, where Vibe? You know? So that's very interesting to me. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. I hope to catch one of their amazing webinars in the next week. And I will record it and we can react to it together for a future stream. So look forward to that in the future. Whoop, whoop. But it does cost money to go to that conference. So that's kind of shitty. How did Megan build up Vibe good enough to be sold? I don't know if she sold it. I think she's still doing it, but now they're doing a merge. I don't know what it's going to look like. More like seminar with free food and drink is a trap. They ply you with alcohol and sell to you while you're less likely or more likely to make more poor decisions. It's a coaching tactic. Yes. Yes. Even doing dinner, they like love bomb you the whole time and suck up to you and whatnot. And you're like feeling all good about it because you're like, yay, I had dinner. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep a close eye on Vibe, iGenius, everything that goes on with that. See Megan announcing it to everyone in Vibe and how that goes. I haven't seen anything really public about that yet. So don't worry, I'll let you know. We will keep you updated with this story in future. Again, Megan was not available for comment. Is it an open bar? Possibly. Sometimes, sometimes not. It depends. Very much depends. So, Tony's events have open bars, then probably. Probably. Everyone wants to be like Tony. Everyone wants to be like Tony. So I think it is time for our special segment. What is going on? Oh no! Oh no, our segment got messed up. Hold on. I'm gonna have to bring it in now. Look what you did. Look what you did. We'll try this again. Tell me where in the world is
Ruja Ignatova.
We got a little messed up, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. Here we are. Here in the world. Where in the world is Ruja Ignatova? Where in the world is Ruja Ignatova? Free comedy in an open bar? I might have to go. That's right. That's right. Before it begins, they hang out in the lobby and he has pop-up bars offering free drinks. That's right. That's right. So now, where in the world is Ruja Ignatova? You're probably like, what? This lady? This lady again? Ruja Ignatova is on the FBI's top 10 most wanted fugitives. She is actually on the very top of their list for conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit securities fraud, and securities fraud. That's right. And the crypto queen fugitive who cheated millions of people out of billions of pounds may still be alive, a top police official believes. The story that was let out about 5 days ago. Ruja Ignatova was the charismatic co-founder of OneCoin, a crypto Ponzi scheme that raked in at least $3.6 billion or pounds, from investors around the world. Ignatova founded the plot in 2014, cheating 3 million victims before going on the run in 2017 after an arrest warrant was issued by U.S. police. And our dear friend, the recovering Hunbot, has covered this one extensively. Ooh, yes. They just caught number 6 on the list. Her time is running out. Let's hope so. But Bulgaria's Bureau of Investigative Reporting and Data reported in 2023, citing police documents, that Ignatova was murdered. Oh my! And her body chopped and thrown into the Ionian Sea in 2018. So far, these are assumptions from my point of view. There's no certain proof that she is alive, but there's also no certain proof that she's dead. That's why it's so hotly debated. So a lot of people are split on this. Some people think, yeah, she's gone. Other people are like, no, she's still very much alive. She's just in hiding. Dun, dun, dun. That's right. That's right. She's just in hiding, some people think. So, she's allegedly been spotted all over the world, including London, Thailand, Dubai, of course, Dubai, right? All kinds of places. The sightings flooded after the Bulgaria-born German citizen was added to the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list, with the U.S. agency offering $5 million reward for tips. That's right. So if you're in that area, make sure that you keep an eye out. We'll get her. I'm convinced that we will find her, says an officer. He's like, we'll get her. Given the fugitives unlimited money, the German investigator said Ignatova can easily disappear and jump from location to location. Oh my, we don't want that. No more jumping around. She added, we'll get her. I'm convinced that we will find her. The question is always when. Boom, 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 boom. She's in a very good position to continue this for a very long time. And then, a few days after that was posted, Behind MLM did an article on their website saying that a Guernsey, sorry, I'm going to say that wrong, royal court has ordered the seizure of 8.5 million pounds tied to Ruja Ignatova. So they have seized more than that from a shell company bank account associated with the infamous missing crypto queen. The full amount is 8,590,200 pounds and 92 cents. I don't know what that is there. Plus interest. And it will be released by the Royal Bank of Scotland and held in the Seized Asset Fund. Dun, dun, dun. The Legend of Oz. That's right. So, Ignatova has used 2 Guernsey shell companies to purchase 2 properties in London. Her lawyers claim the properties in 2023. German authorities are expected to claim the seized funds as part of ongoing OneCoin victim recovery efforts. So this is money that they want to go back to the victims, the people that were taken by this MLM scheme. So, at least there's that. Because yes, this was a crypto MLM scheme that ended up being a Ponzi/pyramid, because they kind of all technically are. OneCoin was a $4 billion MLM crypto Ponzi that collapsed in 2017. Ignatova disappeared in October that same year and hasn't been seen in the public since. It's been almost a decade, Just saying. Just saying. So again, she's still on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list, and they're still looking for her. And everybody is, of course, asking themselves, tell me where in the world is
Ruja Ignatova.
Yeah. So, I hope that you enjoyed that. I will bring you more updates as I discover them. Tonight, we have our Naysayer News correspondent, Beth Gibbons, out in the field to give to all of you a segment that we are calling Scam of the Day or Scam of the Week. I don't really know what we're going to call it yet, so let me know which one you like better. But, yeah. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Queen of Karma.
Our scam of the day is, in Cape Breton, scammers have been posing as municipal garbage collection workers to trick vulnerable residents into handing over money. These residents are mainly senior citizens. Scammers are calling them on the phone and telling them that they have a fine that needs to be paid right now or they'll lose their garbage collection services. Now, there can be fines issued for residents who don't comply with the garbage bylaws. However, these aren't issued often. Calls like these should be responded to cautiously. Please contact officials about them before acting on them and call the police if you get one. If you or someone you know lives in Cape Breton, be sure to warn them. This is our scam of the week because it's trash. Beth Gibbons, Naysayer News. Back to you, Queen of Karma. Thank you. Thank you so much, Beth. That was very, very helpful. I'm glad that, you were the one that was dealing with the garbage so that I didn't have to deal with it, I'll be honest. So, our very last story, is we're short, we're sweet, we're to the point. We are a news segment, and we'll get longer, I'm sure, as we go along. But our last story is something that is quite fabulous news, if you ask me. I'm pretty excited about it for our dear friend. Well, at least we here at the Naysayer News station definitely support what's going on here. Danny DeHeck, a friend of the station's, has been speaking out about Goliath Ventures, an MLM Ponzi scheme, and recently Coffeezilla posted on Twitter about it. I'm going to suggest, if you want more information, you check out Danny DeHeck's channel. Goliath Ventures operated as an alleged unregistered securities Ponzi scheme, a setup where investor money was taken under the guise of private equity or crypto expertise, but contracts were illegal. Payouts depended on new deposits, and key financial claims were fabricated. Danny has been speaking out about it for several months now and following it closely. And he's in contact with several of the victims of this scheme. He's also working with Coffeezilla and recently did a live stream about this. So I thought that we would all just take a look at, what's going on with all of that.
People shouting into a void. That said, let me be blunt. 3 weeks ago was the time to speak out. That was the moment when silence stopped helping anyone. But don't worry, there's still time. There's a lot of people that have invested in Goliath Ventures that we know of. In fact, we counted 1,700 people when we accessed the back end of their investment portfolio, which would indicate 1,700 people have invested. Especially for people who have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars to a company that promised so much and delivered so little, except for the Christmas party. That was a real hoot, I heard. If you want to go quietly, we can help you do that. If you want to go full blast, we can help you do that too. And that's what this video is all about. Now, this is where Coffeezilla's new Twitter post or X post really matters. When someone with his reach speaks publicly, it changes the temperature. It adds pressure and adds visibility and gives this investigation new oxygen. And that's what's got me happy today. For me personally, it's a new lease on life because it tells me this isn't just moving behind closed doors anymore. You can tell your story directly to people like Coffeezilla. He's been a long-time hero of mine, and I watch every single video he produces. You can speak to the chief investigators if you want. If you need the introduction, I can put you in touch. And also, I can put you in touch with Coffeezilla. I have found his Signal address and he's made it public so that you can reach out to him. And you will find the username for contacting him directly via Signal. It's Coffeezilla.01, or you can find the actual ID in this video.
Coffeezilla posted on Twitter, I asked the founder, Chris Delgado, about the lack of distributions to investors, and he replied, operations will be back to normal December 15th to 18th. It's been a month, and payments have reportedly not resumed.
And I'm amazed and I'm impressed by the amount of traffic Coffeezilla gets. He posted this at 9 a.m. So this was posted nearly 5 hours ago. 23,000 people have viewed this post.
Yeah. So if you or anyone that you know invested in Goliath Ventures, then be sure to reach out to Danny DeHeck at deheck.com. Right here. I got you. Or you can reach out to Coffeezilla. You can even reach out to me if you want, and I can put you in touch with them. So that is some good news. You know, oftentimes we feel like we're over here in a small little tiny bubble on YouTube and that we're speaking out about scams and maybe not a lot of people hear us. And, you know, it's things that we should be spreading awareness about, you know, and I speak out a lot about coercive control and manipulation and all that kind of great stuff, cults of all kinds, you know, and sometimes you can just feel like you're just speaking into the void. So it's really nice when you get some recognition or when somebody larger kind of notices you. And so all good things going on. I'm almost as excited as I was when they mentioned on Passive in a Bloomberg documentary. You know, I'm almost as happy as that. So I really do hope that Coffeezilla really does help take this thing down with Danny. I think the two of them working together could really end this scam because it's quite a doozy. Like I said, go and check out Danny's YouTube channel, Danny DeHeck. You can get to it at deheck.com. Again, put it in my chat for you if you want to click on the link. And also that's the website where I actually blog on. If you go into the blog Anti-MLM and Cults, you'll see all my blogs there that I share out here. So thank you very much, everyone. That's all I have for you guys tonight. To end our news segment, I want to thank all of you for supporting our station and for being here tonight. We also want to remind you to warn your loved ones of these scams. Keep them safe. Stay skeptical. And remember, friends don't let friends join MLMs. Thank you so much for watching Naysayer News. I hope that all of you had a fabulous, amazing day. I know that I did. I was taking it easy, getting some other things done. Lots of good content coming your way. So look forward to that. Have a fabulous evening, everyone. And I will see you all real soon with another one. I love all of your faces. This has been Queen of Karma from Naysayer News. Have a fabulous evening. Good night. Woo. Make sure that you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. We're going to be doing this every single Monday. Hopefully earlier than today.